Listen well, child of the soil. Before earth knew gold, before diamonds sparkled in the womb of the land, before coins clinked in men's pockets, there was something greater, something more enduring, more sacred, more eternal. A name. It's not just a label, not just a sound. It's a story, a spirit, a shield. Our ancestors always said, a good name is better than riches. Riches come and go like the morning dew, here with the dawn, gone with the sun. But a good name is like a tree whose roots drink deep in the soil of time. A drumbeat heard long after the dancer is gone. A fragrance that clings to generations yet unborn. The elders used to say, when your name is spoken, what rises in the room? Silence? Respect? Sorrow? Song? Because your name was your currency in the village. Not the cows in your crowds, not the coins in your calabash, but your character, your conduct, your truth. The man with no integrity is like a drum with no skin. He makes a lot of noise but holds no rhythm. So, what is the use of your wealth if your shadow flees when you walk through the village? For when the drum beat ends, when your bones return to the earth, your riches will rust. But your name will echo. For legacy, my baby, is not what you leave when you die. Legacy is the life you live while you're alive. It is the hand you extend to the weary, the truth you speak in a room full of lies, the child you raise to honor the old ways, the stranger you help when no one is watching. Your actions are the ink. Your name is a scroll. Every day you leave, you're writing the story that your grandchildren will read. Remember, remember the names before you, the men and women of honor. We'll remember them, not for their titles, not for their wealth, but for their truths. Names like Nelson Mandela, who walked through fire, yet never let his spirit melt. Wangari Maathai, who planted trees with one hand and justice with the other. Kwame Nkrumah and Patrice Lumumba, luminaries in the fight for African independence. Ken Saro-Wiwa, who fought the oil companies for the right to live in a clean, unpolluted land. Your grandfather, who fed several strangers during famine. Your aunt, who raised 5 children and yet still found time to pray for the village. These are the names that live forever, not in granite, but in grace. These were people who stood tall, not by standing on others, but by standing for others. Their word was a bridge, their promise a proverb, their silence a sermon. So, what will they say, child, when your shadow no longer touches the earth? Will they say that you lied to rise, that you stepped on backs to climb, that you chased the world and lost your soul? Or will they say, here lies a name that opened doors, a name that softened hearts, a name that made elders smile and children see straighter? A man dies twice, once when his heart stops, and again when his name is no longer spoken with honor. Do not chase the riches of this world so hard that you lose your name in the wind. Instead, promise. Promise to build a name that cannot die. And to do so, you must honor your words, even when it costs you. You lift others, even when your arms are tired. You walk straight, even when the path is crooked. You seek not the applause of the crowds, but the quiet nod of our ancestors. Not the praise of strangers, but the trust of your children. Because a name is not carved in stone, it is carved in action. The time is now, child, to cleanse your name of dust, to sharpen its edges like a warrior's blade, to wrap it in honor like a sacred cloth. Because you are not just living for yourself. You carry the memory of our ancestors and the hope of your descendants. So ask yourself, when my name is spoken, what will rise in the room? Will it be shame or will it be strength? Will it be silence or will it be sung? People say you take nothing to your grave. Our ancestors say that is not true. So guard your name, child, to say, for it is the only thing you take beyond the grave.